Tonight I'm going to be whispering you this book, Welcome to the Dominican Republic. There we go. Contents. We have Welcome to the Dominican Republic, the land, history, government and the economy, people and lifestyle, language, arts, leisure, food, map, quick facts, and then the glossary, books, videos, websites, and the index. Welcome to the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is one part of Hispaniola, which is an island located in the Caribbean area. The island was the first place Christopher Columbus landed in 1492 when he discovered the Americas. Let's explore the Dominican Republic and learn about its people. The flag of the Dominican Republic. On the Dominican flag, blue stands for hopes for the future. Red stands for the people who fought for freedom. White stands for peace. The image in the center is the country's official symbol. The land. The Dominican Republic takes up the eastern part of the island of Hispaniola. Haiti takes up the western part. The Dominican Republic covers an area of 18,810 square miles. The Atlantic Ocean lies to the north, the Caribbean seas to the south. The Cordilleras, or mountain chains and valleys, divide the land into three regions. The northern region is created by the Cordillera Septentrional and the valleys that surround it. Most of the country's best farmland is located in this region. The central region is created by the Cordillera Central. Pico Duarte, which is the country's highest peak, is located in the Cordillera Central. It stands about 10,417 feet high. The Southwestern Region is created by two different mountain chains, the Sierra de Neiva and the Sierra de Bahoruco. Climate. In the Dominican Republic, the average yearly temperature is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperatures usually do not change much in most regions, even during winter. Most of the country has a rainy season from May to November. On the northern coast, the rainy season is from November to January. Because it is in a tropical region, the country is often hit by very strong storms. Plants and animals. The Dominican Republic has many types of plants, including mahogany and cashew trees. It is also home to many kinds of birds, including the burrowing owl, the Hispaniolan lizard cuckoo, and the narrow-billed tawny. Many plants and animals in the country are in danger of becoming extinct, and efforts are being made to save them. History. The Taino were the first people to live in what is now called the Dominican Republic. They lived on the island for as many as 5,000 years before Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492. He claimed Hispaniola for the Spanish. They ruled the island for more than 200 years. The Spanish mined gold on the island and often forced the Taino to work as slaves. Many of the Spanish later left to mine silver in Mexico. The French and the Haitians. In 1697, Spain gave France the western part of Hispaniola. The French built a colony and brought in African slaves to help them harvest sugar. In 1795, Spain gave the rest of the island to France. In 1804, the area of the island France first ruled declared independence. It was then named Haiti. The Spanish took back its eastern lands in 1809. After a short period of independence, the land was taken over by the Haitians in 1822. A struggle for control. From 1822 to 1844, soldiers. After the war, Balaguer again became president. He controlled the results of elections and was president from 1966 to 1978 and from 1986 to 1994. He then left because people were angry over his abuse of power. In 1996, in one of the country's fairest elections, Dr. Leonel Fernandez Reina was elected president. Here's some famous people in the history of the Dominican Republic. We have Juan Pablo Duarte, 1830 to 1876. As the founder of La Trinitaria, Juan Pablo Duarte helped free the country from Haitian rule. He became the nation's first president, but soon was forced to leave the country when General Pedro Santana took control. Minerva Bernardino, 1907 to 1998. Minerva Bernardino worked hard for women's rights in the Dominican Republic and the world. She helped start a United Nations group to study women's lives. She also helped write a letter asking all women to take part in their government and in politics. And Juan Bosch, 1909 to 2001. In 1937, Juan Bosch, famous writer, was forced to leave the Dominican Republic because he had written about hardships under Rafael Trujillo's rule. In 1961, Bosch came back. He became president, but only after only 7 months, he was taken out of office. Government and the economy. The Dominican government has 3 branches. Voters directly choose the president and vice president, who head the executive branch. They make rules for the government and also lead it. The legislative branch consists of the National Congress. It is made up of the Chamber of Deputies and the Senate. The Supreme Court of Justice heads the judicial branch, which runs the courts. Military. The military has played an important part in the country's history. When Rafael Trujillo was in power, he used the Army, Navy, Air Force, and National Police to control the people. Today, to stop misuse of the military, civilians have been put in charge of it. Still, people do not trust the Dominican military, mainly because some military members have acted dishonestly and have been involved with drugs. The economy. In the past, most Dominicans worked on farms. Now most of them work in industries such as tourism or finance. In the 1980s, the government formed free trade zones. Businesses located in these areas do not pay taxes, so they are able to make more money. Many goods, including cloth and clothing, are made in these zones. In 2001, most exports made in the Dominican Republic were created in a free trade zone. Tourism. Tourism is important to the Dominican Republic's economy. More and more tourists are coming from Europe and the United States to visit the country's beaches or mountains. Many also come to explore its history or culture. Others hike through the countryside and the mountains or tour caves. The most popular places to visit are towns along the coast, including Santo Domingo. People and lifestyle. Most Dominicans have ancestors who were Spanish or African or a mixture of the two. These two cultures have had a great effect on the country, including its language, music, and dance. or godparent. It is the compadre's job to help with the child's education, future career, and finances. Dominican women. Many Dominicans believe that women should be unselfish and always put their families first. Most women must stay at home and care for their families. They are not allowed to have jobs. Some poor women must work to survive. However, Dominican women often have a better education than men do. Sorry, my cat's jumping off my lap. There he goes. Okay. Because some men leave school early to work. When both women and men do the same job, men are usually paid more than women. Just like a mental note, or like a mental image. Just imagine me sitting here with my cat in my lap, like in 90% of my videos. Education. Dominican children must attend school. Another good. Dominican children must attend school from age 7 to 14. Then they may choose to attend a two-year course, followed by secondary school, which is 4 years long. Even though children are supposed to attend school until they are 14, some cannot. They must work to help support their families. Higher education. After secondary school, students may attend a public or private university. The Autonomous University of Santo Domingo is entirely supported by the government. Two well-known private universities are Pedro Enriquez Ureña National University and Mother and Teacher Pontifical Catholic University. Dominican universities cost very little, so many foreign students attend them. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? It's there. Religion. Most Dominicans are Roman Catholics. Rafael Trujillo made Catholicism the Dominican Republic's official religion in 1954. In most Dominican families, Catholicism plays an important role in daily life. Other religious groups in the country include Methodists, Mormons, and Baptists. A few people are Jewish. African beliefs. Many Dominican people combine the Catholic religion with African beliefs. In the 1700s and 1800s, Yoruba people from Africa were brought as slaves to the region. They were forced to become Catholics, but they also kept their old beliefs. They combined the religions to form Santeria and Voodoo. Gaga is the Dominican form of Voodoo. It mixes Taino and African beliefs. Followers of Gaga play music and dance in services. Language. The official language of the Dominican Republic is Spanish. Many people also speak English because of the number of Dominicans living in the United States who return for vacations. Most Haitian immigrants speak Haitian Creole, a mix of French and African languages. Here comes the cat. Oh gosh, every time. Please don't knock the camera off. Please don't knock the camera off. Please don't knock the camera off. Please don't knock the camera. He didn't knock the camera off, you guys. Okay, he's back in the lab. Safe and sound. Okay. He didn't knock the camera off. Okay, lay down. I've got my electric blanket on in my lap, so it's his favorite blanket too, so we fight over it. Okay, lay down, Jack. We're reading with this book. I'm almost done. Lay down. Lay down. Okay. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading while he lays down. Literature. The literary tradition of the Dominican Republic first began when the Spanish took over. Works were often written about Spanish and Haitian rule and the fight for independence. Today, many works are by Dominicans living in the United States. portraits. They have painted subjects from Dominican history, the country's lifestyle, or from religion. Yori Morel and Celeste Wasigil are two famous artists from that time. In recent years, many Dominican paintings have been about social problems. Today, Ramon Oviedo, who paints murals, is one of the nation's most important painters. Music. Dominican music is a mix of Spanish, African, and Taino styles. Dominican folk songs have many themes, including social problems and religion. Merengue is the country's most popular music. Bachata, a slow and soulful style of music, and salsa are also popular. Juan Luis Guerra, a famous Dominican musician, plays bachata and merengue music. He just looks really happy playing accordion. Dance. And she looks really happy to be dancing. Most Dominicans love to dance. Many enjoy dancing the merengue, which is danced to merengue music. It has many fast steps. The merengue is the national dance of the Dominican Republic. The sarandunga is danced by many people at once. They dance to a guiro and 3 small drums. The bolero is a dance from Spain. It is danced very slowly. Leisure. In the Dominican Republic, swimming and relaxing on the beach are popular. Many people also love watching sports, including cockfighting. Most big towns or villages have a caíra, or cockfighting pit. The sport is popular with almost all Dominicans. Horse racing is another favorite sport to watch, especially in Santo Domingo. Most Dominicans enjoy relaxing with family and friends. They usually meet in public parks or town squares to talk. Most women and children in the countryside go straight home after work or school. They are in charge of making dinner for the men in their households. The men often meet friends after work or on weekends to play games such as dominoes, cards, or pool. Sports. The national sport of the Dominican Republic is baseball. It was brought to the country by immigrants from Cuba. Almost every town in the country has a baseball field. Many players dream of earning lots of money by playing for teams in the United States. Several talented Dominican baseball players have achieved this dream, including Sammy Sosa and Alex Rodriguez. Outdoor activities. Many Dominicans enjoy going for hikes or walks through the country's mountains, valleys, or forests, or on the beaches. On February 27th each year, some brave Dominicans climb Pico Duarte to celebrate Independence Day. Many Dominicans also enjoy fishing. They fish in places such as Samana Bay. They catch large saltwater fish, including tuna, marlin, barracuda, and sailfish. Dominican Carnival. When the Spanish came to Hispaniola, they brought the festival of Carnival. It was a religious event. Carnival is now a celebration of independence, too. Each year there are 2 festivals of Carnival. The February Carnival celebrates the nation's independence from Haiti. The August Carnival honors independence from Spain, vegetables. La bandera is also a popular dish. It is made of white rice, red beans, and fried green plantains. It is most often served with stewed meats, including chicken or beef. Snacks and desserts. Dominicans enjoy many snacks and desserts. Pastelitos, or meat-filled turnovers, and quipes, or fried cracked wheat and ground beef, are popular snacks. Most desserts are sweet. These include arroz con leche, or milk and rice pudding, and dulce de leche cortada, or sour milk cream. And here's a map of the Dominican Republic. And let's see. Quick facts. Official name, Dominican Republic. Capital, Santo Domingo. Official language, Spanish. Population as of July 2003 is about 8.7 million. Land area is 18,810 square miles. Some major leaders have been Juan Pablo Duarte, Rafael Trillo, Joaquin Balaguer, Juan Bosch, and President Hipólito Mejia. Highest point is Pico Duarte. Major rivers are Yaque del Norte, Yaque del Sur. Major lake is Lake Enriquillo. Major islands are